Yeah, so let's have a look at the teams pretty briefly because yeah, I can see you have a very strong Moltres and you use Moltres all the time in all the matches because it was so good.
Yeah,
And
like
yeah, so what are your thoughts here?
so firstly, like between this match and like the previous match, there was a 5 hour, like 5 or 6 hour gap because they were like
Yeah,
catching up on the loser side, and like all the, like since they were streaming all the matches, like it took a long time. So yeah, so after that, like after we started here, like first my Moltres has play versus everything. Like uh he has Shadow Claw Golisopod, which is
even better.
not a good
Yeah,
matchup in comparison to Fury Cutter, and like because like Fury Cutter can actually win the ones and twos, but not with Shadow Claw. And Cradily and Fortress and also Lapras, all three can beat the Moltres. Lapras if it lands the Ice Beam, Cradily if it lands the Rock Tomb, and like Fortress, it can like just bug bite me down in the twos. Like I'm pretty sure like you can just bug bite down in the twos. Like either you Sand Tomb and bug bite down, or like Rock Tomb and two shield through it. But still, like Moltres can do something versus everything.
yeah,
So especially with energy lead on even energy, maybe Lapras and Cradily are not so good because if Lapras lands one bait, like if I shield a Sparkling Arya, then I lose the twos and ones. And ones is like very close still. And Cradily is the same. If they double shield the fly, then it's 7-6-6 for them, and it's 7-6-7 for the flies for me. So yeah, they would win. Like Cradily would win
yeah.
versus me on even energy. So I have
So
to
you
get
need a
energy
couple
lead
of
on.
sucker punches. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And this is
So
why you always
that's
stay
why,
spotted. Yeah.
yeah, I can always like lead fine versus Cradily, Lapras, and Moltres, and have
Yeah.
uh yeah, Moltres as a swap, which is why
Yeah.
I run this team.
Okay. Okay, but this time you say you don't say swap
Yeah,
Moltres.
yeah. Because here I was thinking that, you know, if you are leading Corsola, it is very unlikely you play ABA to Moltres, right? Like we discussed earlier, how you said about Ghost plus Marowak is shut
Yeah.
down by Moltres.
Well,
So which is
he
why
kind of, yeah, probably he kind of did it in the grand finals.
I
Uh,
think so. He played AVA to something in the finals. Yeah. Here I no shield because I know once the Corsola is neutralized, my ape is free.
yeah.
Only and if my ape is free, only the Marowak can, at this point can Marowak or Gul support can beat me. But I was not expecting Gul support, and Marowak, if he had, he would have brought into Steelix.
Mhm.
So once I got both his shields, I think I was in a good spot. Like I thought I was in a good spot. And yeah, as we see, like he had Cradily. So
Yeah. You go in CMP with Ice Punch, and he can't
yeah.
swap out yet.
So
Okay.
yeah, like I wasn't really like thinking much. Like I thought that this was a fine a safe line, so I'll just run it again.
Okay.
So yeah, I run it again. He plays soft ABA to Ape.
Which is okay because Lapras is
Yeah. Lapras can
still
get a
okay.
shield. Yeah, I swap to Moltres. He brings in yeah, and he shields the first fly.
At this point, you want to take care of this fortress with with Annihilate and
Ape.
hoping that
Yeah.
Steelix is able to handle.
The yeah. I should have really thrown the Rage Fist earlier. But
Just in
yeah,
case he tries to snipe. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I knew that his timer would be up after throwing the Sand Tomb, so I blind swapped to Steelix. Yeah, here I have to shield, and here I yeah, he swaps to yeah. I misplay here. S- Either I should have just stayed in with Steelix and Thunderfanged him into a range where I can just counter him down later, or I could just swap to Ape right away and counter him down anyway. This
Mm.
like throwing the Rage Fist on Fortress was a big misplay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I
because Fortress couldn't backbite you down, so he had to throw something,
yeah
and
yeah
you had
I
the
don't
Rage
know why
Feast ready
actually.
for Corsola.
Yeah.
Maybe you
So
thought
now
Corsola was in lower health range that it actually was, so you want just to boost yourself to just to have an easier counter down. But
maybe like right after I threw the Rage Fist, I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
why
yeah.
did I do this?
And I see you. Yeah, you had a facepalm moment. Yeah.
Self-destructive tendency.
So back to
So
drawing board 1-1.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
he
here.
he leads Corsola again
Yeah. At this time, you say swap Moltres.
because this I mean Moltres is a better swap, but I was also like afraid of like since he was up a game. Oh wait, never mind. We were at 1-1, but like I was still like expecting maybe he runs some AVA like Marowak in the back, so I can't save swap Steelix. And here I realized later that I miscounted.
Yeah, you thought it was another sparkling.
Yeah, now it's over. Here
Yeah, at
here
that
he
point,
stays
probably
in.
just saving to. I mean, just shielding Moltres twice would have given you a lot of play
Yeah,
for the end game.
yeah, yeah. Here there like Pato makes a very nice play. He stays in with Corsola for a bit versus Steelix just to put me in double grass knot
No
range.
grass not range. Yeah.
Oh, he gets the
The cute
piggyback thing.
CMP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, like after I miscounted, it doesn't matter. I thought maybe I lost a sucker punch on the Lapras, but like I didn't.
Okay. So actually, it looks like you even when you got walled, you could have probably won. I mean, you won the game one when you had a bad lead, and
Yeah,
you lost the game two when you were in a slightly better position at the beginning of the game, and then
yeah.
you
Like
lost game three when you had a bad lead, but you were given the option to flip it.
Yeah,
So it looks like from your team, you always have a way out, as
yeah.
long as
Exactly. Like
you stick to the plan.
yeah, exactly. Like I feel like in my first match versus Pato, I misplayed game two and three, even though like he had the right team comp for me. Like he had Corsola lead and like he's weak to Annihilate in the back and all, but like still like my plan was right. My execution was not so good.
Okay, but you adjusted for the later encounters.
Yeah, yeah. After having a whole night and like rest, like after resting and all, like you wouldn't make mistakes such as miscounting and all, right? Like how I did earlier,
Yeah.
like the whole like resting thing definitely helps. Here I go Steelix, and I don't like
Yeah, and now you lose 0, which forces you to.
yeah. Maybe I could have just no shielded and two shielded the Moltres, but I think then he can just Sand Tomb Bug bite me down. Now this is sort of tough, yeah. Oh, this is that game. We'll see something happens.
Okay, for now
Yeah.
seems all good. Okay, so
This is all fine. So yeah, he power gems me.
oh, he makes one astonish and then swaps out, but it should have been
Yeah.
KO'd by the second counter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you went one turn late in.
No. So here it is fine. Like even if I went one run late, like um, I mean, if I came in one run late, he would only take one counter more. He would take one counter less. Yeah. But anyway, like I have to like since he rocked to me, I have to throw my rage fist right away.
Yeah, and hoping that
And
one
here,
counter is enough.
yeah, and yeah, so here what happened is, uh, here what happened is like his Corsola was in one counter range. Uh, but you know how when you bring in your like final one, sometimes you lag one turn.
Yeah.
I thought he lagged one turn and he didn't get his astonish in time. I was very tired, so I wasn't looking very carefully at what actually happened. But when I and so I should have won
Okay.
this game like based on how it should have played out. But I thought, and I did win, but I thought that, and I did tie, but I thought that he should have won because he got the astonish late. But actually, I got my counter late.
Well,
Like I
I
only did
should see
one
that you
counter
do
and
two count. Yeah, but you look like you do two counters with Annihilate now.
oh,
Here, one and two.
I just did one.
Here you've just done one because the energy is
Yeah.
going up. And then you move the arm
Oh,
once more. So it looks like
wait.
you
So
actually do the
now,
counters. But
oh, I did at the beginning,
uh,
like when I came, like when I brought in my uh after being
yeah,
KO'd by the power gem. I think there I lagged one turn.
yeah. But yeah. So what it looks like is that I think Padoman likes one turn here, but you had like one turn when Corsola didn't get the second counter damage here. I think it was, I don't know, was here? Yeah,
Yeah,
when
yeah, but
yeah, I think Corsola should have fainted there.
yeah. If
Corsola
if
should
if,
have
if it
fainted
had
there.
taken the previous one counter,
Yeah, but yeah, definitely Patoman shouldn't have been able uh to throw the final move regardless.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean at this point it's pretty hard to decide or to figure what really happens, especially when we have two suspect potential one turn lag back to back.
I think I think yeah, like even though like like the lag thing, the one turn thing happened for the both of us. I mean, he did one turn swap, so I think if both of us don't get
Mm.
the like one turn deficit, I should win that because like I get two counters in first, and then he's in one counter range
Yeah, and
later.
then you do
So
one. Yeah,
yeah, because he swapped. Um,
yeah.
but honestly, like I think that I was playing poorly, so I think he would have won the set anyway.
Okay, but here Corsola is taking damage already because there is a not very effective writing here, and he has
True.
barely just sent the Corsola in. So yeah, he effectively, I mean, he actually sent Corsola once in late here, but yeah, I think you should have won that because of the previous one turn lag that you had when you swapped
Yeah,
Corsola, he didn't take the damage. Anyway, yeah, hard to tell, but yeah. So 3-1, and now we have a. Oh, now you have
rulers
to
finals.
climb your way up. Yeah, now you have to climb your way up again against Rajev. He loses finals.
Yeah,
Being conscious of the time, we're gonna be a little bit quicker, faster, so that
yeah,
we can just talk about your grand finals as well.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that Tink is good here. Lapras is good if Lapras is good, and like Marowak is good, like neutral damage.
yeah. So as long as you get some sort of shield advantage or energy advantage with Tinkaton, you should be fine.
Yeah,
So yeah, having shield advantage here is already good, and
I
that's a
yeah I
nice catch.
catch the yeah, but I get
That
debuffed, and he can still farm up.
yeah, you
Here,
can try and snipe with Labras
yeah,
again.
he expects that, and so he throws right away, and I expect him to do that, so I don't
Okay.
like swap. But yeah, it is too
Mm.
late.
Yeah, this is not great for you now because there is still an
Yeah,
Azuma rule that you haven't seen, and yeah, that's hard.
yeah. I undercharged here because I know that the debuff Bone Club wouldn't KO anyway, so I can just farm up even more. But yeah, he can just bubble me down.
Yeah, yeah, you can safely bubble down and have a lot of energy. Yeah,
Maybe if I get to the bulldoze, I have like I mean, Con if he shields that for some reason, gets debuffed. But I
yeah. I
think
mean,
even debuffed,
that's a very
yeah,
remote win condition there.
yeah,
You wouldn't expect players like Rajev to
Arjef,
do that.
yeah,
Okay, so how are you gonna adapt in game two? Because it seems like the Credili bullet seed, if not on Tinkaton, is a nuisance.
yeah.
So maybe you want to bring
Or
Moltres
like
now.
if there are no shields down.
Yeah, maybe you want to bring Moltres because Moltres can have a more solid play against bullets Credili and Dusclops, and since
True,
he was
true.
ABA kind of soft, I don't know. These games
Yeah,
have been already played, but I'm just throwing ideas out there.
yeah. Moltres is
Okay,
yeah. I bring Moltres,
yeah, makes sense. And you are one turn ahead, so you can simply get this
yeah,
shield.
and yeah. I just throw the bulldoze because even though it might not like barely KO, because that way I can force his second shield
Yeah,
if he wants switch.
and it's okay because
Now
now you
it's
have
like
two shields ahead, and you basically, yeah, you auto win with anything. Yeah, Brave Bird and Deep, and yeah, no way you can lose this.
Yo, here I thought he might five head bait me again with the ice beam on Lapras.
Yeah, well, it would have been fun, but yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you still have a shield, so yeah,
Yeah, this is
you can
yeah.
even BM with Ice Beam.
Uh yeah.
Okay, so 1-1. That's great recognition. At this point, he might decide to lead Annihilate just to force alignment as he wants.
True. Yeah.
At
He
least
can do that.
this would be my fear now, because Moltres in the lead and Tinkaton Lapras kind of screams for Annihilate to come back and to come in the lead. So I don't know how you adapt it, but yeah, maybe Tinkaton in the lead this time.
So I ran Moltres lead with Lapras in the back, which is AVAV to Steelix, sort of. Like I mean
Oh yeah,
Lapras,
true.
yeah. But like I was leading Marowak a lot in our previous games,
Yeah,
so I wasn't expecting Steelix lead. But maybe like I mean Parto, I after leading like Annihilate like three times versus him, brought Fortress lead in our fourth game. So
okay, so you win the once here,
yeah,
but I think yeah he can counter you down in the two shields.
yeah.
Just
Like
barely.
even after double shielding, they just come out with 1 HP. And
Yeah,
yeah, they don't get DRE, so Psy wave down. He knows that I have Tink in the back, so he comes in Azu.
yeah, but you have a lot of energy here, and potentially you can save your Tinkaton and snipe Steelix with. I don't know if
Yeah,
the
this
timer
Patinari.
will. I don't know if the timer will come up anytime soon. Yeah, I see that you are trying to spam the Lapras button.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's he makes a good prediction here.
yeah.
Another ice beam bait. Yeah, this guy
I mean,
baits
he
very
waits, but also
widely.
he always waits correctly.
Anyway, you're gonna survive this.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
should have just like to make this more clean. I should have just sparkling Arya at the Steelix and player of the Azu.
yeah. I mean, uh, the risk is that if you, yeah, I mean, probably you had this game in the bag regardless,
Hmm.
because you had a lot of energy with Lapras. The only way you
Yeah,
can lose the game potentially is that if you don't throw anything because Steelix just snipes you with the Thunder Fangs, and for whatever reason you don't
hmm.
throw anything,
Yeah,
and then your Tinkaton doesn't make it to Bulldoze and play rough. But yeah, your Tinkaton had enough
true.
juice to to do it itself.
Yeah, like yeah. I didn't need the lapis energy in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now he can like the thing you said about forcing switch with two shield ape. So I can call his bait because I know that I live the ice punch anyway, so I will definitely get a shield at least.
Yeah. And this Azu is gonna take a lot of damage if they want to farm down. I think they have to shield the next one. I don't know. Yeah. So they decided to save some health.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now bulldozer is going to be enough.
as is still yeah
And now you can shield. Yeah, yeah. Now you can shield yourself
yeah
and forcing Dusclops to throw energy and bringing Dusclops into play rough range if needed. Yeah.
yeah
Yeah. Saving Moltres alive was definitely the right play. And say swapping Marowak. Once you got some sort of shield advantage,
yeah.
and you call
Even though
the
they had
you call
Azu,
the Rage Fist in the lead, because if you shield the
yeah,
Rage Fist or if you let the Ice Punch go, that things might become very uncomfortable.
true,
Uh,
true,
but yeah, since he made it a lot in the previous games, you were confident that
yeah,
there would have been a Rage Fist. So now, and we are finally in the grand finals. So just to recap, you beat all these nice guys. But yeah, now that's this final hurdle to go beyond. And okay, we're gonna okay. So I don't know how long you have, but
yeah,
we might decide just to skip all the dead moments here. So you get a good lead with Steelix. He wasn't that great against Steelix in the lead, so he decided at some point to say swap Coastal and yeah, but I don't know why he says swap. I mean, on one hand, he has to bring Corsola because otherwise your Annihilate is too free, but he knows that you're gonna have Moltres all the time,
true.
so it's pretty
Like
uncomfortable for Pataman.
yeah, like yeah, you have like he has to cover for ape, and like of the three mons which are like not good versus Moltres, Corsola is the one that can like take its fast like take its charge moves and also like threaten with the what do you call it, the power gems.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think yeah, ape is very good like bench pressure.
yeah, yeah. It forces people to account for it,
Hmm.
even if it's rarely usable. Because if that time that you bring it, they are running a weak line to it, you can never win. Okay, here you started doing something that you're gonna do for the rest of the grand finals. So say
Yeah,
swapping Moltres and with the intention of getting butt shields down and potentially saving Moltres at some point with some energy.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, once I realized that I can like swap in and out of Moltres, just uh trying to get an energy lead on it. uh I just like use that strategy like whenever it was possible. Like he wouldn't always let me do that, because sometimes he would like for example, if I have Steelix lead with Mortis in the back, he would just keep farming up energy on the Steelix as Corsola, so that I can't ever bring in my Mortis without having to shield his what do you call it? His power gems.
Yeah. Even though now this Lapras has too much engine, he was able to dance around a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, I like my Moltres was good versus his team, but I think Maxi also had Moltres, and Pato won that 2-0. So like I think he definitely had a like strategy for playing against Moltres, but I think with like when you have like time to prepare for like what they can bring, what you can bring, like yeah, I think it becomes a different game after a whole day.
Yeah. Okay, he tries to catch, and you are prepared for it, but you don't really need
Yeah,
a switch here, so you can safely let this go and do even more energy with your Lapras.
true. I was at this point I was expecting Fortress or Cradily in the back. So if he has Fortress, I need to save shields for the potential Rock Tombs. So I called his Bone Club bait.
Yeah, but even at this point, I think, I mean, even if you shield twice the bait, uh, I don't know if you managed to.
Ah, I think if I shield one of his baits, he has a better shot, because he got to three Bone Clubs. Wait, I'm not sure. I think I would still maybe like outpace barely, but yeah, after calling it was tough.
Yeah, calling the bait into his face was definitely what sealed the game for you, and
Yeah,
also so an expression of distress on Patoman's face after you no shielded the bone club.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So very convincing um, win for you. So now you are 1-2. You are one win away from the reset, and he decided to bring Fortress again after 3 games, especially up to the last game where he went very weak to Moltres because he had like Golisopod and Marowak and Lapras.
Marowak. Yeah,
Yeah, so very weak to Moltres. And now he decided to bring Fortress.
here, here I think he wanted to get as low as possible to not give my Moltres energy, but by the time he got low, he got farmed down.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure like what his reasoning was though. Not
yeah. I don't know if it was an overtapping or anything because I mean one side wave of difference doesn't really change the amount of farm down that you are giving to Moltres.
Yeah. Now he has two shields, but I have like Steelix like standard Steelix play to just psychic
Yeah,
fans.
yeah. You can safely just debuff the Corsola twice if you can, and at that point, even side waves or one sucker punch is going to deal a lot of damage. Yeah, yeah. He has to throw here. Yeah. So reset happened. That's great. Now fresh start. Uh, I think this is the game when you started bring you brought Annihilate for the first time,
Um,
or maybe it's the next one. Oh, you brought
yeah,
Annihilate once.
I brought an island once.
Okay, so here you have
Yeah, this is
Stalix.
the one where where he rock tombs. I think
Okay,
this was a like
yeah, this is a very
safe
good
catch for me.
catch. Yeah, because he's at 100 energy right now, so
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
gonna throw Grass Knot 100%. Yeah, and you managed to save energy on your Stilix.
Yes.
Yeah,
Here he calls my bait again because I mean calls as in like I was debuffed, so I would
yeah, Brave
yeah I
Bird
can
wouldn't
just go
have
for
KO.
double fly.
Yeah,
Now
and the
I
Sand
like
Tomb are doing nothing.
exactly like
Now he miscounts here, I think.
yeah
Yeah, and even if he shielded to get the Rock Tomb off, you would have survived the Rock Tomb from Fortress because you would have preferred to shield the Rock Tomb from Credily in any case.
I mean
So yeah,
yeah I might even be able to shield the rock tomb and maybe side wave down or like not side wave down like
to reach
I
the
can
sparkling
outpace
area.
yeah I can
Yeah,
just like even if I'm like one side wave up I
yeah,
can just outpace the credibly.
true. Yeah, at that point it didn't matter.
Not even one side wave, yeah.
Okay, so you are one or two fast moves ahead compared to Credily. And yeah, and you're doing again what I've seen you doing a lot. So just say swapping Moltres and keeping it alive, keeping it with some energy.
Hmm.
I think at that point he swaps again Corsola because now you're double debuffed. Yeah.
Yeah. I could have tried to catch this or at least save the Moltres maybe. But I thought he had Marowak in the back just because he brought Corsola back in. But
Mm.
maybe like the double debuff sucker punches don't do much. So yeah, now this is very like over because it's just Lapras mirror. So
Yeah, and he
yeah,
has
even
still an alive Corsola with some. So yeah, best case scenario, maybe you win CMP in the mirror somehow, and you are healthy enough to
no.
side wave the Corsola down. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
you do
has
win the
the
mirror, but
he wins CMP because he has the he's wearing the choice scarf on his like the bow tie.
oh, okay. And Pokemon with props always win CMP. That's a golden rule.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shinies, and Pokemon with costumes or garments, they are clearly superior. Yeah, here the miscatch probably what sealed your fate here. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
think I think you would have probably won very neatly.
Um. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I had Lapras. I had my own Lapras to neutralize his Lapras energy. So I think yeah, I would have been in a better spot. Even though he would have a shield, he would be up a shield.
Yeah. So now, what are you thinking? Yeah, this is the game where you bring Annihilate, and this is fun
Yeah,
because also in the graphics here we see Annihilate here. So it was I
oh
don't know if it
yeah,
was an Easter egg from production or just chance, but it was nice to see Annihilate here and here right after.
yeah, I did notice that. Nice.
So this is a very good lead and very good save swap. This time you don't have Steelix to wrongly match the Gold Disappoint save swap.
Yeah,
So yeah, you can safely match shields and coming out with either energy or some residual health.
true. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, even in that Steelix game, I should have just swapped Steelix into the sorry, swap the Moltres into the Golisopod, just because it's a more like you don't have to go down a shield to win that. And with when you're
yeah,
running Ape, you have to maintain switch. Yeah, he doesn't wait
yeah.
because he gets to regard like two. It takes two
Yeah. Would
like
would
10.
sparkling wouldn't sparkling area been enough here?
No, no.
Just not barely.
Yeah,
So you need to do some more extra fast moves here because you need to
yeah,
double up basically or almost double up.
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't get like I throw before the second side like the Astonish registers. So now I get to an ice beam also.
Okay. You can do one counter now with. Okay, no, it's still enough.
Oh,
That's fine. Even if it wasn't enough, you would have had annihilate. Okay, so one step closer to the trophy.
yes.
Uh, so this Moltres has done a huge lot of work, and I think we can safely expect now Pataman dropping the fortress. Uh, I mean, he didn't use it now, but I'm expecting fortress not gonna be used again because now you showed once more that annihilate is not just uh,
Bench
a
pressure.
decoration.
It's more.
Yeah, yeah. So you can
Yeah,
also use it for game pressure.
yeah,
So I'm expecting again Corso Lapras and either Credily. Yeah, Credily is too important for the Moltres. Is the
yeah,
only real answer.
yeah. I think his best line is Corsola Lapras and Credili, and mine is like Ape Lapras. Sorry,
A
Ape Lapras
Moltres.
and Moltres. Yeah, but yeah, Ape is hard to bring. Yeah, here he overfarms so that I can't just freely swap.
Yeah, you won't. Yeah, don't you really don't want to take a power gem into any of your
Yeah,
Pokemon here.
yeah. Now I don't have an Ape, so
Yeah, and you
I
build a
try
lot
to
of
ban.
energy, and then you absorb all the energy in the mirror, which is a great move because now your Moltres has basically, yeah, has an open road ahead,
Yeah,
but you are a little distinct.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
you
makes a
are,
very nice catch.
yeah, yeah, because you are just a little distinct,
Yeah,
and now the match suddenly becomes a little worse.
yeah. Here he calls my fly, and I have to keep overfarming for the Lapras, which can come in anytime. Yeah, he gets to like with the with all the energy he had. Yeah, he gets to two. So now it's over.
Yeah, that catch gave him the win basically because it
Yeah,
denied one sparkling area that otherwise you would have had.
true.
Yeah, very good play. So now that's
Yeah, very yeah.
as almost always happens. So like in the game number 5 of the reset, everything is gonna get decided. Gonna be decided after the 2-2. So
Yeah,
the
I
most
think
emotional
it.
and crucial moment of the whole tournament.
Yeah, is this the only time other than Dancing Robs when it went to like reset game
Yeah.
5? I think, yeah.
So what are your
Yeah,
thoughts
so
now here in these moments? What are you thinking?
like I'll play probably my safest line, which is Lapras, Moltres, and Steelix, or like I mean basically Lapras lead with Moltres swap and like a third, and I think Steelix does like fulfills that job well, especially for game 5. So yeah, I try to get energy lead on it again by like doing Psy waves.
Yeah, yeah. So that Corsola is stuck into at least one astonish.
Yeah,
Even though all these assets are now bringing your Moltres into power gem range, so this is actually beneficial for him. At this time,
yeah.
you
It
catch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Now that I got this shield, now I can like regardless of what it is in the back, I can brave bird something.
yeah,
So which is why I don't come in Moltres here,
yeah,
even though like he had even though Lapras would take a power gem. Yeah,
yeah. You are still in range of Sparkling Aria regardless. So even if you don't break,
true.
but yeah, Sparkling Aria
Yeah,
is
and
still
he
enough.
can't side wave me down. Yeah,
Yeah, and now you get a lot of energy here. And that's an important moment because I thought about this. I was watching in the arena, and I thought, okay, so basically the Corsola is maybe two away, two away from the power gem, right?
no. It's
And
at the power gem.
oh, okay, that's the power gem. Okay, so you
Yeah.
basically you either spam ice beam and hope that it lands on Corsola, or you
So
spam
yeah.
Sparkling Aria, and even if it doesn't KO, you might KO with the side waves, and you know that you resist, and you leave the power gem at that range. So what are you thinking now?
Yeah, so I was like very vigilantly looking at the top right for what comes in, and I was thinking that if he comes in Corsola, if he throws the power gem, then it's fine. Like I throw the ice beam, and the ice beam should KO it. If he comes in Corsola and then like does the peekaboo thing where
Yeah,
like he comes in Corsola and then swaps to Cradily, then I don't take any acid damage and I'm outside of like power gem range anyway. So I would get to at least a sparkling area before he can astonish me down, and so like I can like with the Psy wave and sparkling area, I would KO the Corsola eventually anyway. So
yeah,
yeah, I look at the top right and yeah, throw the ice beam.
yeah. But okay, so probably you would have just thrown the ice beam regardless. That was your thought, because
And
even if
not not
you
if
throw the ice beam on
not if he comes
Credily,
in Cradily.
yeah, I mean he could
Oh,
have
true,
just
true.
because he
He
could
could
have
have done the
just put
reverse thing
the
where it
reverse peekaboo, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
True,
just
true.
to
That
take
yeah, he could have done
the
that.
sparkling on Corsola. But probably you would have won regardless because yeah, sparkling plus side waves would have been enough, and you would have leave the power gem plus the astonish. I should looking into the exact range for this, but I'm pretty sure that you take like 45% from power gem or something like this, and
Yeah.
they would need, I don't know, maybe two more astonish. Yeah,
one more thing, I think he thought maybe that, I wouldn't just risk throwing the ice beam right away. So he thought he can just throw the power gem and then try to catch maybe.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, lots of mind games that
yeah,
were happening on that moment, and yeah, it's incredible that um, the most important um, game was like played like this, and it was so close until the very end. Despite Patterman had a maybe 18 com disadvantage,
yeah,
but he managed to hold up until the end, and it was a very nice to watch and very informative. Uh, High level PvP took place. I think I can speak for everyone when I see that it was a very nice and insightful grand finals to watch for, yeah, for the PvP played by, for a PvP level played by the both of you. So really well done again for your win. It was so nice to talk about it with you in person. And even if we didn't manage to make an Infinity group photo
oh
with
yeah,
all the other Infinity guys, yeah, it's gonna be a matter for the next year maybe.
definitely.
And yeah, so now we are at the end of this long interview. It took 1 hour longer than I was hoping it to take.
Yeah.
So yeah, the space is yours. Just to give some shout out to your community if you want to make some special mentions.
Yeah, I just firstly, thank you for having me. Like it was refreshing to look at the games again, because I have not like looked at the games recently. So yeah, it was very nice discussing them with you, and hearing your ideas as well, like what you thought about the game. And like I want to thank again my friends, my family, especially those that were there with me at the time, and just help me with the game, help me just with the nerves and all, and just were very supportive in general. And like I feel being a person from India, since there are not a lot of people that go to these events from India, or APAC in general, it fall the responsibility to represent the whole region falls upon us. If for example someone from NA wins, they're not asked that what do you want to say for the people of US, or something like that. But if for example a person from, for example, how Yekai won last year, sort of falls, the responsibility sort of falls upon us to talk about the whole region. But i i I just want to say that there are a lot of great many individuals that would rather would better speak for themselves, and I hope they get these opportunities with two APAC wins in a row to you know showcase themselves on the big stage.
Yeah, well, maybe next time let's an European win the tournament for
Oh
once.
yeah, we'll see
It's
about
twice in a row that a European falls against someone from APAC.
true, true. It yeah, EU has been consistent second place, and yeah, that that is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe this time a European guy will win against someone from APAC. I don't know. We don't care
True.
about
Yeah.
players from America. They keep losing. It's all a
Yeah.
matter of APAC against EU all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
thanks again,
the real
Beelzeboy.
competition.
Yeah, we will see. We will see if the third year in a row will gonna be something like this. But yeah, thank you again, Beelzeboy, for staying with me. It was really great to have you for 2 hours. But uh, every moment of this was greatly appreciated and very insightful. So looking forward to speak with you again, maybe
Definitely.
for your next India qualifier run. And yeah, so looking forward to it. And have a good evening and take care. Speak soon.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.